Morning. So we're in the Garden of Dreams here in the middle of Kathmandu. It's a garden that was built back in the 1920s by one of the Nepali, not really royalty, but just one of the aristocrats, rich aristocrats of Kathmandu in Nepal at the time. And he built this beautiful garden in just the heart of Kathmandu with fountains and kind of all this garden area, beautiful gardens and stuff. And it didn't look like this all originally. Like this used to be a very different area. It looks similar, but like the pond out there in the middle was original. But like this area here, these staircases were original, but these sets of seats here, they added in after the restoration in 2000, in the early 2000s. Because really by 97, this place had become basically a jungle.
It's just lost all upkeep.
It lost all upkeep for several decades after, like, sometime in the 1940s or something like this, that it was turned over to the government of Nepal, and the government didn't really care much about the garden, so they basically just sort of were using some of the various outbuildings for storage and stuff like that. But in early 2000s or late 97, the government actually started paying attention to it again, and they restored a lot of these buildings that had been walled up, revealing columns, and redid the fountains and redid all the sculptures and stuff like that. So now it's a much more beautiful place, and now it's just sort of this quiet little haven in the middle of.
Not fitting for the rest of Kathmandu.
Not fitting for the rest of Kathmandu, but it's apparently it's also a very nice place to get your wedding photos done. So there's a couple here getting their photos taken, and this thing is actually kind of cool. This is a little small example of all of the swings that we saw while on our trek. They build these in almost not quite every town, but most of the villages that we walked through on our trek had these swings. So it was pretty fun.
Family festival. One of the days is for taking care of kids, and so you'll see on that one specific day we saw a lot of people pushing their kids in the swing sets. It was kind of fun to see because that's one of the things you do on that holiday. It was pretty cool. It's like, take care of your kids, have fun with them, spoil them.
So we're on our way to the monkey temple, and yesterday we had a guide, so we actually learned a bunch of what a lot of the symbology means around here. And these things are phalluses for Shiva. So that this represents the phallus, and then this part here actually always points north.
That was Shiva's main gig direction.
That was his main direction. So that's where Ganesh, the elephant-headed god, that they found the first animal that was facing north. It just happened to be an elephant.
Yeah.
And so that's
Shiva's
why
son.
Shiva's son.
When he lost his head, Shiva's like, "Oh, go find me an animal that's facing north and cut its head off and give it to my son for a new head." So they found an elephant.
But yeah, so that's kind of what we learned yesterday, and that's what these are about. So there's, in this little courtyard here, there's 5 of them. But yeah.
They're pretty cool.
Yeah.
Lots of, you just kind of find little courtyards like this all over, and they're really beautiful. Which is kind of interesting because they're surrounded by, the streets of Kathmandu, which are not always beautiful, but very interesting.
We're at the monkey temple, where there's just a ton of monkeys, as you would expect. So there's monkeys grooming each other, moms grooming babies, babies grooming moms, and others just hanging out, chilling. Just tons of monkeys.
Look at that baby monkey, it's so cute. Oh my god, that baby monkey is so cute.
Baby monkey there in the tree, climbing up. There's some activity going on in the trees up there. I don't know one. Whoop. I guess there's tribes around here, and they have their territories.
That's for sure. Just keep coming.
So it's monkey feeding time apparently.
Yeah, they kind of swarm like a herd. Really scary, actually.
没有饭，那肯定是怎么了？怎么突然这么多？哦，饭吃的吃的，哪里啊？